Want to know what the best toys to get for your golden retriever puppy are? The great thing about toys is that if you use them the right way, they can help with training, teething, destructive behaviors, building a bond with your puppy. They can be used as a safe outlet for your puppy's wild energy and much more. But that's only if you use them correctly. Used incorrectly, they can encourage bad behavior or be swallowing or choking hazards. So keep watching this video to see what the best toys for your new puppy are and how to use them safely. Alright, what's up golden lovers? I'm Jake and welcome to Golden Hearts, where we cover all things golden retrievers. Today, we're going to be talking about 5 toys to get for your new golden retriever puppy. Each of these toys has a specific purpose and benefit and can help with training in a different way. Most people don't have a balance of different toys, and that can be a problem when you're trying to train them, trying to entertain them, or just trying to get rid of that crazy puppy energy. These toys are chew toys, dental toys, interactive toys, plush toys, and puzzle toys. I'll share with you my puppy Oliver's favorites of each of these types of toys, but first, let's talk about safety. The 2 biggest things to watch out when your puppy is playing with toys is making sure they don't choke on them, and then making sure they don't swallow them. If a toy is swallowed, it could potentially cause a blockage, and then it would have to be surgically removed. Also, it could be fatal, and then of course, choking on toys could also be fatal. So how do you prevent these accidents from happening? Supervision, choosing the right size toy, and choosing durable toys. Always supervise your puppy with toys, especially if the toys are new. Some toys will be shred apart by your puppy in minutes, and there's going to be lots of little pieces that need to be picked up before they're choked on or swallowed. And when it comes to choosing the right size toy, golden retriever puppies aren't exactly tiny, and they grow really fast. So whatever toy you give them, make sure that it's big enough to not get stuck in their mouth and they can choke on it, and make sure that it's big enough that they can't swallow it. And finally, choose durable toys. Cheap toys, plush toys, toys with a lot of moving parts are easily broken or ripped apart, and those little pieces can be swallowing or choking hazards. Be sure to talk to your veterinarian about safety and toys. Now before we keep going, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell to keep up with the best golden retriever videos on YouTube. Alright, now let's get into the types of toys. The first type of toy are chew toys. Don't you hate it when you catch your puppy trying to chew up your shoes or your furniture? Puppies have a natural desire to chew, so it's not that they're trying to purposely ruin your stuff, they just really want to chew and they haven't learned what's okay to chew on and what's not okay to chew on. This is where chew toys come in. You need to have a good rotation of chew toys that serve as safe outlets for your puppy to take out their chewing desires. And in addition to help satisfying this natural desire to chew toys also help with teething. Chewing helps relieve the pain and pressure of adult teeth coming in. And if you take a chew toy and put it in the freezer, that cold toy can help relieve that pain and pressure even more. Chew toys are made of rubber or plastic, and these are 2 of Oliver's favorites. We got this Paw Bone and this Wishbone Benebone. This bone is great, and all of Paw's toys in general are awesome. It's tough, it's got a little bit of give, and it's bouncy. Plus, it's dishwasher safe, so you can put it in the dishwasher to keep it clean for your pup. And this Benebone is one of Oliver's favorite toys to chew. It's tough and durable, plus it's one piece, so it's one of the toys that we felt confident leaving in the crate with Oliver unsupervised. Let's talk about using chew toys for training. 2 of my favorite ways to use chew toys for training are 1, teaching your puppy to not chew on household items, but instead chew on chew toys, and 2, to help with crate training. When it comes to teaching your puppy to not chew on things around the house, here's what doesn't work. Yelling at them, spraying bad tasting stuff on your items, or punishing them. But here's what does work. Getting them to want to chew on other things, like chew toys, and teaching them that it's not okay to chew on it if it's not a chew toy. If you see your puppy chewing on a shoe, interrupt them with a clap or a nope, and then give them an enticing chew toy to chew on. Once they start chewing on the chew toy instead of the shoe, praise them and let them know that they're doing a good job. Pretty soon, when they have the desire to chew, they're going to look for a toy that they know is okay to chew and one that they like to chew. For crate training, durable toys are great for keeping them occupied in the crate. If they're in there stressing out a lot about being alone, you're going to have a really tough time getting them comfortable in the crate. But if they're in there going to town on a chew toy, they're going to forget about being alone, they're going to be loving life, and they're going to realize that the crate is not so bad. I'll put a link in the description below so you can see where to get Oliver's favorite chew toys. Now let's talk about dental toys. Dental toys are like fancy chew toys. They're durable and made of rubber or plastic like chew toys, but they have knobs and ridges on them to help clean teeth and massage gums. Examples of dental toys are this dinosaur from Nylabone and this Kong dental stick. We don't have a Kong dental stick anymore since he's no longer a puppy, but he did love it when we'd put peanut butter in between the grooves. The next type of toys are interactive toys. These toys are toys that let you and your dog play together and build a bond, such as frisbees, balls, or tug ropes. They're great for having fun with your puppy, building a bond with them, and using up that wild puppy energy. And the cool thing about tug ropes is that they double as dental toys. Most dogs love to chew on them, and the ropes get in between their teeth, kind of like floss. However, just be careful that your dog doesn't rip off pieces of the rope and swallow them. Two of Oliver's favorite games are fetch and tug, so some of Oliver's favorite interactive toys are tennis balls and tug ropes. Now, we already mentioned that interactive toys are great for building a bond with your puppy and getting out some of their wild energy, but it's also great for things like take it, drop it, and even sit and stay. To teach drop it with a tug rope, you simply stop tugging and put a treat by their nose. They'll drop it and go for the treat, and when they do, you give them the treat and praise them for dropping it. Then you resume tugging for a minute or two and then try it again. Once your puppy is good at letting go when you start bringing the treat out, you can start saying drop it as they're dropping it. After enough repetitions of this, they'll eventually learn that drop it means drop it. I also like to reinforce commands like sit or down when I'm playing tug. I'll be playing tug with Oliver and then I'll ask him to drop it, and then ask him for a sit or a down, and then when he does it, his reward is to resume playing tug. When we're doing this, I have the rope in my hand and he really likes tug, so he's really motivated to obey. Alright, now let's talk about plush toys. Plush toys are usually soft, fuzzy toys, and they usually have a squeaker inside. If you're still with me, write squeaky toys in the comments below. Now, the great thing about these toys is that most puppies love playing with them and will stop whatever they're doing if they hear a squeak. The bad thing is that they're not really durable and those razor-sharp puppy teeth easily tear them apart. Because they're not really durable, they need to only be played with under supervision. Squeakers or pieces of the toy can be ripped off and swallowed or choked on. And speaking of ripping apart plush toys, one thing I've noticed is that plush toys that are round seem to be more durable than plush toys that are not. For instance, this avocado and this donut seem to be more durable than some of Oliver's animal plush toys that have ears and tails and noses that can get ripped off. I'll put a link in the description below where you can get these two toys. Now, the last types of toys are puzzle toys. They're great at making your puppy think and are excellent solutions for a bored golden retriever. When you're thinking about using up your puppy's energy, and remember, a tired puppy is a good puppy, you need to think about using their physical energy and their mental energy. Toys like interactive toys do a great job at physically stimulating them, while toys like puzzle toys do a great job at mentally stimulating them. Oliver's favorite puzzle toy is this Kong Classic. I like to put some kibble in a bowl, soak it in water for 10 minutes, fill the Kong with soggy kibble, top it off with a dab of peanut butter, and then freeze it. It makes it a lot harder for your puppy to get all of the food out, and it keeps them entertained for a long time. Plus, they really love it. I always have a few frozen Kongs in the freezer at a time, just in case I need to do something and Oliver needs to be entertained. I'll put a link in the description below for you to get these Kongs. So we just covered the 5 types of toys to give to your golden retriever puppy and how to use them. But you also need to be careful about these common mistakes that many new puppy owners make when giving their puppies toys. Mistake number 1, giving your puppy the wrong size toy. We talked about this earlier, but giving your puppy a toy that is too small can be a choking hazard, or they can accidentally swallow it. And if you give your puppy a toy that's too big, especially chew toys, they're not going to be able to get their mouth around it and chew on it and have fun with it. Mistake number 2, giving your puppy the wrong toy at the wrong time. For example, chew toys are great for use in the crate because they're tough and durable, but if you put a hyper puppy in the crate and you give them a plush toy, they're probably going to tear it apart and there's going to be little pieces everywhere that they could swallow or choke on. Mistake number 3, getting cheap toys. Toys are an investment. We've bought way too many toys that Oliver has torn up in like 2 or 3 minutes. When picking out toys for your puppy, do a little research and get some quality toys. Don't just get cheap toys. And this leads us to the next mistake. Letting your puppy play with certain toys for too long. If you see that your puppy is in a destructive mood, don't let her keep that plush toy. Instead, take away the plush toy and give her a chew toy instead. If you don't, you're going to go through a lot of toys. And mistake number 5, letting all toys be available all the time. One of the best toys that you can utilize to help your puppy love their toys is a toy bin. If toys are available all the time, they're going to lose their novelty and your puppy is going to get bored with them. However, if your puppy only gets to play with their avocado once or twice a week and their donut once or twice a week, then every time you give it to them, it's like they're getting a new toy over and over again. So what's your puppy's favorite toy? Let me know in the comments below. And if this video was helpful, give it a like so that more people can see it. And be sure to subscribe and hit the bell to keep up with the best golden retriever videos on YouTube. Now, we just talked about the best toys for your golden retriever puppy. But if you have a golden retriever puppy at home, or you're about to bring home a golden retriever puppy, here's one thing you cannot skip: potty training. Check out this video to learn how to potty train your puppy fast using the NOAA strategy. Alright guys, I'm out. Thank you for watching, and remember, always check your poop bags for holes and never take your golden retriever for granted.